Welcome back to Noble Reincarnation Anime Review, episode number 5. We're reviewing just 9th episode because now we're on official review schedule here with this one. But it's not going to be here very long. Nope, it's not going to be here very long. It's temporarily on the review schedule. It's not... Well, because normally when I add something to the review schedule, normally it's already started per se. But it's one of those ones where it's temporary here because it doesn't have a lot of episodes left to air. Not really. It's a 12-episode season, and this is only the 9th episode out of 12. So basically, we're going to get 3 brand new episodes after this, and that's it. Yep, that's it. So, the name of this episode is The Highest Trust. So, I had to kind of basically restart the episode a couple times because first, I couldn't hear it, and it was not Crunchyroll's fault for this. It was actually my computer's fault. I had to, because for some reason, the sound of my computer came on my microphone for some reason. Don't know why. Fixed that. And watch the episode, I had to start it again because subtitles weren't turned on for some reason. So I turned those back on. And then we have the episode open up with this. So, the mysterious spy, the guy who showed up last episode, he's a spy working for the First Prince. And that plays a role in a lot of this episode with the First Prince. He's more of a background villain in this episode. So, saying here, the spy from the First Prince, and explain, apparently the servants of the family can marry each other. And of course, since his parents work with him, he's the Prince, obviously. So... And then right after this, basically we have, that merchant who came from that shop on Camber Street comes by with, there's these, sentient objects, basically. He gave him basically a bribe to find these things and give it to him. And he's like, okay, so... And basically gives him 2 paintings named Hanaru. And they're cursed painting. Well, it's a cursed painting. The other one is a replica. And the biggest difference is how the face is drawn, yes. So then, of course, Leviathan slices at it once. It comes out, and it says, thank you, and you want to basically pay it? Spoil it to me? I was like, no problem. And she can also shapeshift into the merchant. And then right after this little exchange, also this woman bonds to his ring. His ring on his thumb. It's find more, and then I think, okay. And then, of course, well, you might think, what else happens here? Well, he also gets a visit from Byron, the merchant who became one of his subjects, one of his personal servants. Well, someone who works for him, and mentions, his adopted daughter, Aya, has become a servant of the palace, and she's risen to the rank of attendant, that she might become, possibly a wife, per se. And he gives a bunch of gifts, worth about 30,000 ren. He's like, wow, no wonder why they call you the wise prince. And then, right after this leads to, get this, so... He forms Zoe to pass along a letter and along with his money to his mother, because apparently his mother is in the inner palace, which apparently no man is allowed to see her, but he's allowed to see his mother, but only once a year. If that's the case, then apparently it's revealed that his mother basically was one of these servants, Noah's mother, where she was hired, and then she rose to a legal wife of the king, which led to his birth. And so he forms Zoe, pass the message to his mother, and of course, that's how her mother is. It's she's okay, except that basically she's been seeing something, what is it? Well, there's a mysterious shaped person, because basically her job is to lock and unlock the back gate. Unlock in the morning and lock at night. And she gets paid, I think it was 25,000 yen per month, basically for this. So she's a mysterious person. So then this leads to, get this. So Noah, basically then we had the mother to do her normal job. And then she's stopped by the mysterious spy, who turns out to be, this mysterious person turns out to be the guy who was a spy for the First Prince, named Dawn. Gives her a needle, and supposedly she dies here, except it's revealed this actually is not her. Nope, not her at all. It's actually him in disguise because she can shapeshift. So they had to take the body to the home village to sort of fake the death, and then this is really weird. So, and then right after this, the guy is recovering in a small shed owned by Noah, who informs him that he apparently was killed by a go-between for the first prince. And then he reveals certain details. Basically, it's like, as a thank you for saving his life, you have to swear loyalty. If you betray me, be harsh. Like, fine. And gives him a piece of info. And as soon as he gets info, he immediately goes racist to his father about it. And he informs basically that there's a particular wine the first prince sent him basically the past year that apparently might be just fine, except basically if you continue to take it, he'll basically be poisoned. With this thing called Dragon's Claw. Yes, Dragon's Claw. Mm-hmm. But apparently, according to the king himself, the king and the second prince, the one who's the heir to the throne, currently the crown prince, and it turns out he's been taking the Dragon's Claw, but not drinking the wine. And it is suspected that the first prince is trying to poison his younger brother and his father in order to get the throne. And thanks to this evidence, Noah's former... Oh yeah, he would receive a reward later. He's going to receive a reward later for this. So... Then, pretty much right after this, soldiers are sent to the first prince's mansion and discover that he is doing experiments on illegal slaves. And the experiments how much poison they can ingest, and he's immediately arrested on the spot. And the emperor is like, as a thank you, in addition with your position as Minister of Law, they changed him as Justice for some reason, I'm not sure why. So he's the Vice Minister of Military Affairs and the Governor General of the First Army, which is the Imperial Guard, as a thank you. And Noah suspects this. That he suspects that the Emperor wants him to select the next possible heir to the throne. Well, I know what's going to happen, but I'll let the end play out, basically. I'm not going to spoil exactly what happens when it comes to what's not in this episode, but this episode overall was really good. Like, really good. I've still been enjoying this series. And keep it started it just last week. And now, well, got that done. I was planning on doing the two Hotoku series, but I figured, though, I have 2 anime left. Get those out of the way first, then more Hotoku series. So, next up is going to be my review for the new chapter of One Piece. And then right after that will be Frieren. Yep. But this next video. Bye.